there, Leo. Welcome to your 9 card for August. We're going to be doing past, present, future, conscious, subconscious, person that you're dealing with, doors they could be opening for you, and how you would have handled it in the past, a little bit of advice. Let's see if I can get an overall energy for you. What's this reading about? What's kicking with my Leos? What's going on? All right, the Lovers. All right, Leo in Leo season. And the Ace of Cups. Wow, this is brimming. This is beautiful. This is fresh and bright. It looks really hot and heavy, I gotta be honest with you. Now, let's see what the cards have to say. Most recent past, I'm looking for the most recent past for my Leos. Dang it. Okay, so I have a really defensive kind of attitude or nature. It's the 9 of Wands here. And what is this? Are you kidding me? Oh, it's the 10 of Coins. Shit, sorry, new deck, who this? So it's the 10 of Coins in reverse. Apparently, not apparently, nothing. Nothing's clear right now. It's almost like, you were trying to stop this from happening. Yes, you were probably trying to put up your defenses, stop it from happening, acting broke as a joke, you know, no, I can't go, no, I can't, no, I don't have, no, you can't come. And it's like you were doing everything in your power to kind of push it away or keep it at arm's distance. How about that current energy? How about that current energy for my Leos? Okay, so it's a very Leo card. It's the Sun, and it's the 4 of Cups in reverse. Now it's a joyous acceptance. Right. You like beaming, brimming, like you didn't really want to decline it anyway. It's just probably too good to be true, and nothing else ever worked in the past, so why should it start working now? You know? And it's, I think you are ecstatic at the moment. And you still here, so you still kind of wondering, is this too good to be true? I don't know. Let's see. How about that upcoming? What's that upcoming energy? 7 of Cups in reverse. You know that saying that one day you're going to meet somebody and it's going to click as to why it never worked out with anybody else? That's the clarity here, you know? Of course, it could be super drunken love. Also, putting your eggs in one basket. That, too, could be an option. Now, who's the person that you're dealing with? Who's Leo dealing with? The World in reverse. Okay, so, here's the kicker. All right, with the World in reverse, what I'm actually getting is something similar to the idea that they are in an incomplete cycle. They have things that are not wrapped up. They have baggage. They have ties. They have that ex that they're talking about. That's not the ex, baby. No, probably not. What doors is this person trying to open for Leo? The Hierophant in reverse. Now this is non-committal. This is unorthodox. This is not practicing what you preach. This is even like a holier than thou. That's what I'm kind of getting. It's a holier than thou. It's like, it's not all right for anybody else to do it, but it's all right for me to do it. You know? Or you can't do it to me, but I can definitely do it to you. And how dare you ask? Oh, how you would have handled this in the past. Hey guys, hi y'all. Okay, so I have the Page of Coins. All right. It would have been minutely offered. You would have offered to help, offered to fix the situation, offered advice, you know. Uh, like you saw the potential. It makes you feel good. It's the sun. It's the joyous acceptance of this thing, this lovers and the Ace of Cups. It's awesome. Defensive at first. Open up to it. I think you would have tried to be the fixer. Like anything, if they were in a bad mood, and you didn't know why, you would have tried to fix it. But here it's saying that they are in a cycle that is not complete. So leave that for them to work out. What is Spirit advising you to do at this time? Three of Wands. All right, so don't go gallivanting looking for anything else. Don't go halfway around the world. I'd say don't ghost them, but there's going to be a certain amount of ghosting during this time because, like I said, with that incomplete cycle, with that ex that's not necessarily their ex, it's almost like, and they could have every intention of wanting to shut the door on that. But what you want to guard against more than anything, if this is the Lovers and the Ace of Cups, if this is a bright new beginning and it's acceptance, if you're not supposed to be gallivanting and looking for anything else, what you kind of want to make sure is that that door between them and their ex is completely shut and sealed off. There's no energetic ties. They're not bringing, baggage from that relationship and dumping it on you. I don't want to live that person's relationship. I don't want to live your ex's relationship. Why do you think they were your ex? I don't want to do that. Bring me something fresh, baby. I'll wait for it, I promise. You'd wait for it at the restaurant. Why aren't you picking shit up off the floor and giving it to me? Go back in the kitchen and remake it, I promise. I got time. How about that subconscious? How about that subconscious for my Leos? Prince of Wands. Okay, so you're not just trying to jump in the sack with them. You are still kind of arm distance. You're accepting. You start to understand. You're starting to see, though. You're starting to see how much y'all have in common and, how y'all really just are a lot alike and how this could really work out. But, yeah, whatever spidey sense you have tingling right now, I'll definitely follow that because they have things. Oh, and in your conscious mind, that King of Wands in the upright. So you kind of feeling it. Yeah. It's got you feeling confident. It's got you feeling fresh. It's got you feeling exuberant is the word that I'm getting. Quite nice. But with that Prince of Wands, there's in the subconscious, there's things that you aren't really willing to share. There's communications, childlike communications, things that I want to tell you what my favorite color is. I want to tell you what my favorite song is, but I'm kind of stifling it. I don't want to say too much, and the reason why you could be feeling that is you could be mirroring this incomplete cycle. So if you weren't aware of this ex or this very, very fresh ex or this baby mama or this baby daddy, that they still kind of energetically tied to, then there's a reason why you don't want to let that inner child out during this relationship just yet. There's a time and place for everything. So just be patient. Bottom of the deck, I have the Eight of Wands in reverse. There seems to be a whole lot of stifled communication. And almost to the sense of making plans and then skipping out or phasing the plans out. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, I want to make plans, but it always seems like it's not the right time. Things aren't really clicking right now, and that's because they have baggage. They have baggage to clear up. I think you're doing fine like you are, a little bit of standoffish, not for the person, but standoff and boundaries and guardianship of the relationship. You understand? The person is dealing with things, but I'm gonna accept the person as the person is, and I'm going to wash my mind clean of having a relationship with them, because at this time they're not primed for a relationship. They're priming themselves for a relationship, but I don't think they're ready just yet. Let's look a little bit deeper into them. I want 3 cards for their subconscious. Especially at this time. There's always a time to open up and be like fresh and fun and free. And see, their subconscious, I see the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Like, yeah, that's your subconscious and their subconscious, y'all are mirroring each other. There's things that they're not wanting to offer. They're not wanting to give. It's time for them, though. It's communications and intimacy for you. They don't want to, it's the time and effort and energy. But don't worry. I mean, like I said, it's not a scar yet. It's the wound from their ex or whoever they're coming out of the relationship with is still really, really fresh, you know? So it might not be that they don't want to spend a lot of time with you, but they don't have a lot of time to spend with you. Or maybe they have a lot of time to spend with you, but they're insecure of their people picker, you know? So they don't want to pressure and spend too much time on something that, man, it's just going to turn out like that again. Not always, though. I have high hopes for this one. These cards, I mean, they're positive, uplifting, and kind of even cute, you know? I have the 6 of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the 2 of Wands in reverse. So, yeah, okay, so baby mama or baby daddy issues is what I'm having between them. They have a very unstable partner, like they're bad with money, or they really just can't take care of themselves or their own finances or their bills or whatever. But they have the kids with the 6 of Cups here. There's no intimacy with the Ace of Wands in reverse. So, I mean, if you were suspecting that they were running back to their baby mama and, like, getting it on and stuff, I don't see that here. But there is that 2 of Wands in reverse where they keep going back and kind of, like, rethinking and reliving it, like, what went wrong. So they're kind of still mentally focused on it, like, scarred. Like, I mean, it's a traumatic situation for them. You understand? So it's not, this situation with them says nothing about you. You understand? Just don't try to be putting your foot on the scale at this time, because they do need to heal and recover from this. They are going to need somebody to talk to, a friend, somebody that doesn't need or want anything or expect anything from them, but just to be there. And I think that's a fantastic foundation to start a relationship on. And that also could be this Hierophant in reverse. It's unorthodox, you know? It's unorthodox for somebody to say that I am absolutely, solely, and completely committed to you, but I don't have a ring on my finger. We're not official. We haven't even kissed, but I'm committed to you. I'm there for you. I support you. I'm a shoulder. I'm a listening ear. We're going to get through this. You understand? That's kind of unorthodox. It could be an aspect of it. Let's see, 2 more cards for their subconscious. Okay, so there is something that they are clinging to subconsciously. And like I said, it could be this communication things where they're just going back in their head going, how did this happen? How did this go wrong? Like, I did everything right. I did everything. And Justice in reverse. And they could also be going, there's a few of them that could be, if they're not actually going through legal processions like of divorce or child support or child support court or custody court or hearings and things like that, they could be like living it as a delusion in their head, and it's not actually a delusion, but it can't be written down on paper. It's still an actual feeling. It's still something that they're going through. Now, that is very insightful for those of you who, I mean, you need to know how to handle this person or how respectfully or delicately to handle them. That delicately. Queen of Swords in reverse is how they're coming. Okay, so they might have a lot of negative things to say. If you see this rendition of the Queen of Swords, she's actually got that dude's head cut off, like, and she's holding it. I mean, that is ruthless. Now, in reverse, you got to understand that that's even more so. Now we're making mountains out of molehills. So it could be that they're stuck very negatively, like even ruthlessly trying to figure out how to knock off their ex. I don't know. Look, I'm just reading the cards. I used to not really go in depth like that, but then I kind of decided to get off like cloud 9 and come down and read cards for y'all. Thought it'd be cooler. One more card for their conscious level. The Hangman in reverse, and they're not trying to change their mind on it. Okay, so I think you're dealing with a very scarred person. Like, if the conversation had ever come up, they might have said something like, and I'm never getting married again, you know, or I'm never having kids again. They might have done something like that. Like, they've got their thorns out, you know. If they was a skunk, they would have skunked you. Like, how are they showing face? How's this person showing face to my Leos? You know, that subconscious and that conscious mind a lot of times looks way different than how they're showing up. That mask they wearing. It's that mask they wearing. Oh, Three of Cups in reverse. So they kind of wearing a mask like you, the side piece. You know? They wearing a mask like this is a third-party situation. You understand? No, baby. This is not a third-party situation. Just because it's an incomplete cycle and they're still energetically tied to that person and they have a lot of time and energy going to that situation doesn't mean that they would ever be with that person ever again. Your overall energy for this reading is the Lovers and the Ace of Cups. So whoever this person is right now, I guarantee you that with you, they're going to be 100% different a person. It speaks to me of that new fresh love. It speaks to me of soulmates. It speaks to me of twin flames. It speaks to me of marriage. It speaks to me of an actual bonded relationship, no matter how uncommittal or unorthodox or not by society's standards it is. And this doesn't have to be a sexual relationship. It can be a friendship relationship. But I think you'll notice that no other relationship even holds a candle to how on point they are with things that they're going through and how you can help them and when y'all come together and when y'all separate and how much y'all actually add to each other's lives. You understand what I'm saying? Man-eater. Yeah, she is. She definitely looked like that. Look at that card. Look at that card. Oh my God, she's got him, right? Whew. All right, bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. So this seems like a provider. Seems like a workhorse. Seems like somebody that is taking diligent steps, progressive, trying to get better, trying to do something better. You know, like I don't want to be stuck here with this. I don't want to be stuck back there with that Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You know, I work hard for milk and bread and clothes and electricity, and you running down to the corner store and spending it on scratch-off tickets and weed and stuff. You know, I mean, like I think that whoever this person is, they like really done with that irresponsible, financially irresponsible, or even like letting people in when I'm not there. If I'm at work, I don't want all kind of people in my house with my kids. you know? I think that they're absolutely done with that situation, even though they seem to be energetically tied. How about some clarifiers? Y'all want some clarifiers? Okay, how about this world in reverse for the person that Leo is dealing with? I want to see, I want to see. Okay, temperance. Imbalanced, emotional, impatient, unfair, unjust. It's turmoil. It's toxic. It's turmoil. It's toxic. Okay, so that's why, like, there seems to be, like, they don't have a lot of time to spend with you, is because it's possibility that your energy field is not allowing them to, or their respect for you is not allowing them to come over or call when I'm just done. Like, I see the smoke rolling out my ears. This person's done. They got me on my last fucking nerve. You know, that would be the situation. The thing that has them by the balls at the moment. Okay, how about this Hierophant? Okay, so it does seem, okay, the doors they could be opening it's coupled, the Hierophant in reverse coupled with the Queen of Wands in reverse is, this says swinger. This says, platonic relationships. Remember how I brought up before platonic? How about polygamy also? Unorthodox, out the box, think outside the box. I don't think that you can have a jealous bone in your body when dealing with this person. But as far as them leaving you, or betraying you, or leaving you hurting or wanting for their own benefit and good, I don't think that that's necessarily a thing. I think that they have a different lust for life after having given it all to this person, and that person doing them wrong, or like they couldn't trust them. I think that they're more 2 sheets to the wind, 3 sheets to the wind at this time, you know, and y'all might benefit a lot better from being just best friends. But the Lovers card doesn't have to be lovers. It doesn't have to be a sexual relationship. And most times, lovers, the twin flames, are better when they're not. But you know what twin flames are not? Twin flames are never better without each other in each other's lives. Like, it's hard for twin flames to be like this. It's easier for twin flames to be like this, but they always got to keep touching base. And once you meet yours, and if this person is indeed your twin flame, get ready for a roller coaster ride, because it's fixing to be real fun. What's this advice? This advice is the Three of Wands in reverse. The Three of Wands in reverse tells me, don't go looking for other things. Don't go looking for other things to make you happy. Don't shut the door on this. The High Priestess. This is a major arcana. This is about intuition. This is about knowing. This is about, it's about intimacy, sensuality. It's about wisdom and secrets, but not hurtful or harmful secrets. It's just that it's not your business secrets. You understand? Like, I can keep this to myself. This isn't one of the things that you call to the rooftop. What do they say? To not make public. How much money you make, your home life, your love life, right? Your next big move. Keep those things to yourself. This is this thing. Like, this whole situation with this person might not mature completely for the next 6 months to a year. Now, I was in a relationship with someone while I was trying to help him through the whole divorce proceedings, you understand? And I knew that there was royal oats to sow, you understand? Like, I knew that I wasn't fixing him for me. That's appalling. That's That's dirty. That's selfish. And I would never do that. But what I was doing was I was definitely holding his hand while he was just like dating every freaking body, trying to figure out who the fuck he was after a 10-year relationship coming to an end, you know, and kids. And his whole world changing and the whole stability of his world changing. He was very angry a lot of the time. But I wasn't there because I wanted a husband. I was there because that man needed a friend. You understand? And I'm not saying that everybody needs to don that. You know, some people, a lot of people aren't like me at all. I'm just saying with that high priestess, this secret, this inner wisdom, this sensuality, this mothering, this all-knowing, for God's sake, with don't look for anything else. And I'm thinking don't judge it too harshly either. Kind of keep your peepers open, keep your eyes and ears open. Don't judge it as harshly as you would think, because I think you'd be missing out on a lot with this Lover's card right here for your overall energy with your Ace of Cups. You understand? Yeah, yes, behind that, there's the Two of Swords. There's this fighting. There's this internal, like, I shouldn't do this. I'm not getting involved in this procrastination, this waiting. But it's going to help you in the long run. And, of course, that Queen of Wands is showing face in the reverse again. So there's something about, maybe it would displease you completely to have somebody that, you know, had other friends on the side. Maybe that's not you. Maybe you're not down for that. And that's perfectly fine. You can stand your ground. You can stand your boundaries. You can be a friend. This doesn't have to be intimate. But I don't think that releasing this person or cutting this person out of your life is what's best for you. You understand? There's a lot you can learn from each other, even if it is just friends. There's that Page of Pentacles. I wouldn't be too anxious to spend a lot of time. I wouldn't be too anxious to devote a lot of time. Or don't make it a top priority, but do make it a priority. Like, don't put it above everything else. I don't see this playing out as your future husband or wife, but this as a twin flame, like, it's not going anywhere, you know? You can try to shut the door on it. You can try to lock it out of your life. You can Midas! How rude! You can try to lock it out of your life, but what's going to end up happening is they're going to seep through anyway. It's your twin flame, you know? But I guess that's what makes it unorthodox, out the box, uncommittal, like not by society's standards. Are they teaching you how to have a committed relationship that does not conform to society's standards, but defies it? Bottom of the deck, it's the Knight of Swords, and there is that Knight of Swords. That's a lack of communication or a lack of thought process, or there's a lot of blocked communication here. There's a lot going on where it just seems to be vibrational energy. It's like you could have already judged this person and shut the door on them. You know, that looks like an ugly situation. I don't get involved in that. I don't mess with that, and just slam the door on it, and just like, you don't answer the calls. You don't answer the door, you know. You don't answer the text. You leave them on red. But I think that you need to be aware of the power of the situation and the relationship before you dismiss it as just like every other relationship. You understand? I don't think this is a dating thing. I think this person has a lot to teach you, and you have a lot to teach this person. So whereas I don't think you should make them a top priority with time, energy, you know, don't drop everything every time they call. But do get to it eventually, you know, and know that you will get to it eventually. It's going to come back around. So, Leo, that seems like all I have for you today. If you'd like to know or see more, you can stop by at dreadjivetarot.com, or like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you can be informed next time I upload, which should be Sunday, for your relationship read. And we'll tear this thing open, won't we? So until next time, Leo, thanks for stopping by at Jive Tarot.